Hello everyone, so if you watched my live stream just a few days ago, you may have seen that I skipped a measure because I couldn't figure out what he was playing. So this is Navarone Boo's video, so if you haven't checked him out, feel free to check his channel out. And here's the part I was talking about. Obviously, it's really fast, and of course it's going to be hard to transcribe. So what I did was isolated the beats. So let's see. Okay, so you would slow it down to make it much easier to transcribe. Okay. And then I would start counting in between. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. 2, 3. Okay, so when you count along with that, then you can know where the beats are. So I figured out that the last these two A flats right here, it had to be this one was 1/16 note before beat 3. So if you do split this up, this is beat 1 right here, this is beat 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So beat 3 would be right there. So 1/16 note before beat 3 would be there. And I also counted the duration of that A flat. So it's 2/16 notes, which is an eighth note. Now the problem is actually find out what the notes are. So what I did was just play. So right there, I played frame by frame. I'm pretty sure most media players can do this, and from there you just figure out what all the notes are. So I created a separate measure right here just to put in all the notes and make notes of which notes are being played by which hand. That sounded good. Sounded weird. So yeah, the first note is F, C, E flat, F minor 7 chord. And I also played around with that, so I figured out that that first note is going to be a 16th note, since it's not included in this. Wait, let me scroll down. This first note isn't going to be included with all these other notes because it's way too fast. So that's going to be separate from the run. Okay. So right here, that's where we put the first note. Like that. And then if we put the note here, then we have to put a rest on the first one. So what we have here is 5/16 notes before this note. And how many notes do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we need to cram 14 notes within these two, within 5/16 notes. And obviously there's no way you can combine these. And MuseScore requires that you have these combined in order to make like some tuplet. So like sextuplet right there, you have to have these combined somehow. So obviously that's not gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is kind of split these up into different measures. So move this one. In order to do that, I need to put in a new measure. Let's insert one measure. Put a 5/4 here just to so it doesn't screw up anything. And okay, we're gonna put 1/16 note. So one measure of a 16th note right there. And then we have all these excess measures. I'm just going to delete them all to make it easier, and that. So we just move everything back a 16th note. Where's this one? Oh, we can just leave it as this. So there. We just cut, and then, wait, paste. Like that, so everything's moved back a 16th note. Now, we need to somehow, cram in these. So, I'm gonna create a separate measure since we have 5/16 notes right there. Again, I'm gonna do insert one measure. Make sure this one's a 5/4 so it doesn't screw anything up when we change the time signature. And we're gonna do a 5/16 measure. 5/16 measure. Like that. And now, wait. Let's delete all this. Now we have this whole rest here, which we can use to enter in any tuplet we want. But MuseScore has another problem. You can't put any tuplet above 9. So you can, how you enter a tuplet is control, like for example, a triplet control 3, and then it makes that control. If you want to do a quintuplet, then you do control 5, and there's so it can only goes up to 9, doesn't go past that. And if you want to do so, you have to enter in manually like this, but I do not understand what this means, so we're gonna have to do a workaround if we want this to work. So theoretically, if you split this measure up into 2 different measures and put 7 each, because we have 14 notes, it should work. But again, 2.5 over 16 is not gonna work. So I have to use math, and 5/16 times 1/2 is gonna give us 5/32. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's just add. So we can get this out, change this to a 32, add, put this here, and we have 5/32 measures. So from there we can do control 7. That's gonna give us that. It's control 7, control 7, control 7. Okay. Now all we need to do is enter in the notes. So here I already labeled which notes are on the right and left hand. So the first 2 are E flat and A flat on the left hand. Okay, so right here. And then on the right hand we have 4 notes, a C minor inversion type thing. Like that. A flat, the left hand. There. And we're gonna need to put this clef right here. It's way too high. Okay, so we're right here, I think. So we have this, another C minor thingy. And then there's the A flat. And then another C minor thing. Right here. Alright. So let's play this and see if it sounds like the audio. Oh, the audio's right here, sorry. Let's play this in full speed. Okay, so let's play this now. Yeah, for the most part, this run sounds good, but we're gonna need to move these back. So select this whole thing there, and let's see how many beats are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10/16 notes, which translates to 5/8. Okay, so we're gonna need 5/8 measure right here. Oh, we already have 5/8 right there, and that fits nicely. And let's get this out of the way. Clean this up a bit. It's not working. Whatever. So there you go. Sounds nice, and we managed to do a workaround. So that's how you do things in MuseScore, because MuseScore is not exactly a professional software. So yeah, so you're gonna have to do crazy things like this. But the good thing about it is it's free, and yeah, there's a lot of room for improvement. So thanks for watching this, and see you guys later.